Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, back to preview some of the reels and, well, in this case, a rod that has come in for service, and preview for you those that I plan to do as YouTube videos. Well, the first one in is it's a rod and reel that was dropped off right from the boat. Needs a lot of cleaning. This one is the Abu Ambassador Big Game. It's the 7000 IHSN. It's a nice reel. It just needs to be cleaned up, and I think we'll do a video on this one. We haven't done this one. I believe this one's made in China, since it does not say made in Sweden. Happens to be attached to a Tsunami rod. This is the Tsunami 5-star rod. Very nice combination here for bait casting or surf casting. And we'll clean this up. It runs nice and free and easy. Just has a lot of dirt on it. So we'll go ahead and do the video on how to maintain this reel. And if you have one of these, you'll see how it's done. Well, the postman and the letter carriers and the delivery services have been pretty busy. And let's take a look at some of the other things that have come in now. So, not quite sure what's next. I never am. That's half of the fun of doing this. And let's see what we have. This one comes in from Ontario, New York. I assume that's Great Lakes fishing. Got a wonderful sunshade hat like that. Can always use that. This one comes in from Jeff. And he's got a pair of Okumas here. Not Okumas, Quantums. And he says one of the reels is not working very well. He'd like to swap over the rotors. So we'll do that. That should be an easy fix. I think these are interchangeable, even though one is an SX4 and the other is the SX3. And we will do that for Jeff. He likes those reels, and I guess he found that his one rotor was getting sticky. And well, he found a substitute on a better body and wanted to see if they couldn't do the same work. Next one up then comes from Henry. Henry is in North Carolina. And Henry is sending me a group of Penn reels. So this is the Penn reel Level-Matic. Never been one of my favorites, but a lot of people like the Level-Matic. This is the 930. Seems to be working fine. And why don't I like them? I don't like the drags in them. Next one up is a Penn 210. This is the Penn 209 on steroids. It has nice ball bearing structure on both sides. It's similar to what you would find on a Penn 505 Jigmaster or others. Can't test this one. He's got the line tied to it. But this one is a level line version of a big deep sea reel. And with the ball bearings, you can cast this one quite a ways. And it just needs a good cleaning and service. Well, here's a Penn. I don't like this version of the Penn, but it's the Penn Jigmaster 500S. Everything I've seen with these 500Ss, and the difference with that versus the other Penn Jigmasters, is that most of the time you have the single screw take-apart system is on the gear side of the Jigmaster. In this case, it's bolted in with the single screw take-apart. Why don't I like it? There seems to always get a lot of spool twist and frame twist with this setup. If you look at this side of the reel, there's only 4 screws here. There are 2 underneath holding the frame to the reel seat, but it just seems like more times than not that's a common failure with this reel. I see that they made a little thumb release. Nice American ingenuity there. And well, we'll get those all tuned up for Henry, and we'll get them back out there fishing again. Next up then was a reel from New Jersey. And this is one from Hugo. Hugo has sent them reels before. This is the Penn. It's the Senator 112H. It's always been in good condition, the ones that he sends in. And he does what you should do, which is an annual service on the reel. So I've done a lot of Penn Senator reels as videos. I don't think we'll do one on that. But it is nice to know that we have a beautiful reel there to be worked on. Okay, Brad's from North Carolina. And Brad is sending these in. Well, if you like these types of videos, if you like to see how these reels are serviced, if you'd like to learn more about fishing reels, then I would ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you do subscribe to my channel, please use the notification bar. That little button will tell you when I'm posting videos, especially the ones that I'm previewing here, and you'll have a chance to see if that's a video that you want to watch. So Brad has sent in 2 reels. The first one is a Penn 750 SS, very large Penn reel. It says it's very sluggish. It says sluggish, not smooth. And that usually means that there's dried grease inside. I would agree with him, sluggish, not smooth. And then the other one is an SSG, and it says, feels like the gear's slipping. Well, there's something going on in there. That shouldn't be the sound of the reel. We're going to have to find out what's going on in there. But I would agree with him, that's not the way that reel should be performing. So maybe we'll take a look at that SSG. On the 750, I've done several videos. And if you want to see them, just check my library. Okay, this one's coming in from Maryland, from Fred. I think I've done a reel for Fred already. Kind of hard to tell, I do a lot of reels. And let's see what Fred's got here. Well, if you have any questions on these reels or any reels in particular, then I would ask you to leave them in the comments section. I will try to answer those for you. Okay, here we go. This is from Fred. I did service a Browning reel of his. He's telling me he's got the Abu Royal Express Ambassador. Again, not one of my favorites, but it's out there. I don't believe this one is made in Sweden. Yeah, this one is made in Sweden. Okay. He says it's just not running smooth. And well, one of the things is that the line guide is outside of the track. That doesn't help it. This little track here, that's where the line guide belongs. That's on the other side of it. So that by itself could be the cause of the issue here. Under tension, this thing will move in and out, and that will cause some drag. So let's see what's going on with that. And if I have time, I'll check. I think I actually have a Royal Express in the library. If I don't, and I have time, I will try to do that. All right, Peter from New York then, he called me and said, my fishing season's over. Got some reels. He said, there's a few more I'm holding on to just because there's some black fishing or tautog going on out on Long Island, so he wants to keep those. But he has 3 of these Penn Internationals. So we go from some of my least favorite pens to some of my most favorite pens. This is the 965 International Round Bait Caster. He's got 3 of them in here. I don't remember if they're all 9. Yeah, this is 955. And what do we have here? The 975. Well, he's got the whole lineup of the International Bait Casters here. And essentially what you see is the first 2 are pretty much interchangeable. The only difference being the width of the spool or the width of the frame. So the 55 and 65, I believe you can probably just pop the side plates off and put them on each one. The 975 is a larger edition. You can see that the side plate diameter is wider, and this accommodates more line. So he's asked me if I can't, if I could service these for him. I'll be happy to do that, and we'll see. I'm going to check my library on these. I'm pretty sure I have the videos that support how to service these. If I don't, I will make it a point to do that. Well, that's been quite a bunch of reels in a couple of days, and I thought you would appreciate seeing which ones came forward, just as I appreciate everything that our first responders and essential personnel do. The ones that I plan to do as videos, well, we'll see what we can do to make them happen. And if you have one that you would like to see that I don't plan as a video, please let me know, and I will try to get that one done for you. So please, to everybody watching, if your season's coming to an end like Peter's, then this is a good time to tune up your reels, and then put them into storage so that when the time comes to go fishing again, well, you'll have the reels all serviced and ready to go, and you won't have to worry about having a failure on your first day out there on the water. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you like it, please indicate that on the video, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.